Welcome back to RJ Plays Badly, and this is Level Up Bordeaux, and it's going to be a difficult one because of such a small transfer budget, but the game has gone ahead and helped us out. We are just pointing this out straight away. Paul Daniels signed from our youth academy, 17 years old, starting at 78 overall, so goes straight in the first team, has like a 94 potential, and he will be the star of this career mode. With such a little budget, we are going to need every bit of help we can get. So I'll see you on the 1st of September. Here we are, 1st of September, and let's have a look at the transfers that we have done for Bordeaux. Okay, starting with base going to Lille for 2.5 million. Was never going to get used, he's too old. Mexa going to Nunes for 1.4 million. Again, too many centre backs and he's quite old. Batavio going to Sporting Lisbon for 11.5 million. He doesn't fit the formation we're going to play, and he was one of the valuable assets in the club. Our first incoming, Di Ketelera, is what I'm going to, or maybe I'll call him by his first name, Charles. Charles coming in from Club Brugge, 19-year-old striker, 9.5 million. 73 overall, but has a really high potential, so hopefully he can grow. Wrench coming from Ajax for Sabali, our former right back, at 820k. 70 overall, got to be a bargain there. Timber coming in from Ajax as well to partner Wrench, and he will be the centre back for 4.750 million. 19 years old, 72 overall. Looks like he will be a good addition. Katabach coming in from Cone for 2 million plus Punjay, was a player we weren't going to use. Another left back, so a straight swap there, worth 3.8 million already. He's also 71 overall and will grow lots. Jimmy Briand, 35-year-old, has gone to Leicester City for 1.6 million. Got some wages off the book, got a little bit of extra cash, and it means that Charles might get more of a chance to play as someone higher than him has gone out. Traore has gone on loan to Antalyaspor. Bakwa gone on loan to Bristol City, and Mara has gone on loan to Blackburn Rovers. So that's it for the transfers. We are trying to focus quite a bit on the youth academy as well, because we get such low transfer budgets. So we've got these 3 players in from the first one. We'll see if we can get them to grow and maybe even sell on, which is also a club objective. So without further ado, let's get into the season. Right, so here we are, 1st of January, and let's find out how we've got on in the league so far. Right, so we are sitting in 13th, which obviously ain't great, out of 20, so we're still sitting 5 places above the relegation zone. And how many are we off Champions League football? Europa League, sorry. And we're 10 points off Europa League, which that ain't too bad. Let's see how the squad's progressing as well. Okay, so not a load of growth across the board, to be honest. Daniel, our cam, is doing unbelievably, sitting at 80 overall as well. But we haven't really got much money, so I'm going to go ahead and sort out the development schedules, and then we'll see you at the end. Right, and just like that, here we are, end of season 1 with Bordeaux. Have we managed to level up anything? No, not really. So we are sitting in 13th, just as we were at the start of the season. But more importantly, how is the squad getting on. Okay, so let's look at the squad hub and focus on the transfers. So Katabach has gone up 4 overall, which is good first season. We will take that. He's now the top rated left back in the club. Timber has gone up 3 overall and is also the top rated centre back in the club now, with Koscielny at 35 years old falling off a cliff, so we will definitely need another centre back next season. Wrench has gone up 3 overall, which is a decent first season. He's still not the highest overall right back at the club, that being Kwarteng, but we may have to do something about that. Maybe sell Kwarteng, bring in someone else below him. Not too sure yet. We'll have to see what goes on there. Kalu, I know he's not a new signing, but he was at the club, probably the best player at the club to start with our youth academy player, sitting at 79 overall. Basic, another one who started off at Bordeaux with good potential at 78, and Adley as well with 76. Okay. Other than that, Paul Daniel, our youth academy player, has gone up 4 overall. So at 18 years of age, he is 82 overall, which is insane. Okay, he is going to be an absolute star. Other than that, we're looking at Charles, who's gone up 3 overall to 76. So he is now our best rated player, but as you can see, he's submitted a transfer request, so it's going to be a battle to try and keep him at the club, probably because the assistant manager was probably playing Huang Zhou for the start of the season, but he's playing now, so let's see what we can do. So in terms of the stats, we're going to go across to who had the most appearances. It was goalkeeper Costil and right midfielder Odin, so we're both first team players, so at least no one random has been playing constantly and the most. Top goal scorers were Kalu with 39 appearances, and yeah, as I thought, Huang Zhou has got 10, so he's been playing more than Charles, but Charles still coming in with 4 goals, Odin with 9. Top assists was also Kalu with 7, so we definitely need to get some better output in the creative positions. I mean, Paul Daniel sitting there at 82 overall at 18 years old, 37 appearances, but only 1 goal and 4 assists is not great. So it's time to get into season 2, and we'll see you on the 1st of September with the transfer. 1st of September, season 2, and let's have a look at the transfers we have done. It's not been as busy a transfer window this time, but first, Huang Zhou has gone to Augsburg for 4.45 million, and in comes David Carmo for 9.5 million. 22 years old, 74 overall centre back with some good potential from Braga. And coming in as a new right midfielder, 21-year-old Diego Lainez, 75 overall, signed for 13.5 million from Real Betis. So again, a good potential, and we'll go straight into the first team. Going out are former right mid Odin to Lille for 14.5 million, so we're actually getting 1 million in profit, and a player who is set to become better. Also, a 35-year-old Koscielny has gone to Parma for 2.2 million. So that's it for the transfers. Let's get Here we go, January 1st. How have we got on in the league, most importantly? We are sitting in 5th, which is a huge improvement on the 13th we finished in last season. So exactly halfway through, and we are 2 points off European places. That is unbelievable. Let's have a quick look at the squad. So it's looking good, some good progress across the board really. The defence is kicking up a notch, which is good. We're getting stronger. Even our old goalkeeper Costil has gone up an overall. Our midfield looking very strong with Daniel, Basic and Adley in the middle. Lainez and Daniel both sitting on suspension as well. It's a bit crazy, but yeah. So we're looking pretty good. I'm going to let things fall out, I think. The January transfer window hasn't really been needed, especially with the low amount of money that we've been working with every transfer window so far in the summer. So we're going to leave things there and see where we are come the end of the season, unless some amazing offer comes in for anyone. So without further ado, we'll get on with the sim. Right, and just like that, the end of season 2. Let's find out how we finished up. So we are in the cup final against Lyon, but we are more focused on the league. So let's find out where we finished in the league. We actually come 4th. So next season we will be playing, I believe, Europa League football, which is amazing after 2 seasons. Let's have a look at the squad. Okay, the squad is looking very good, especially that whole midfield. I think the priority this transfer window is going to be to bring in a new younger goalkeeper, because Costil is 35 or 36 now, so he's going to start dropping off and he may even retire, and we may need to bring in a striker to replace Charles, just because of that transfer request in the very first season. It doesn't go on FIFA 20 career mode, so he's still wanting to leave even though he's playing all the time. Let's have a look at the stats for this season. So most appearances is Kalu with 45. We've got some other big ones with Daniel getting 43, Costil 44 and Charles 42. Top goal scorer for the season once again is Kalu, this time on 14 goals. Joint runners up Daniel and Charles on 12, and third place is our new signing Lainez, who went up 5 overall in the first season and got 11 goals. Okay, top assists as well is Daniel with them 12 assists. After season 1 we was a bit disappointed with his stats, but season 2 has done him incredibly. So 87 overall, he is going to be unbelievable. He already is, really. So goalkeeper and striker may be the focus of the next transfer window. Let's get into it. So here we are, end of season 3 summer transfer window, and this is how we've got on in the transfer market. Okay, so it's been quite a big summer. First off, as we said, we needed to sell Charles because he'd requested a move away. So while he's still worth something, only got to 21 years old. He's also 79 overall, so he did a lot of growth, and we sold him for £30 million to Newcastle. Incoming a younger model of a keeper, Lunin from Real Madrid for 30 million, so near enough a straight swap. Also 79 overall, but so he's one worse than our former number 1 keeper, but he's literally 12 years younger. Madja, who came back from loan after the first season and was 78 overall, actually straight away in this transfer window requested a transfer away, so we had to sell him to Lazio as well, so £20.2 million. So in comes a youngster from Bayern Munich for £6.5 million. Xerxes, 74 overall, he will develop a lot more. As you can see, he's already worth more than that, but we got him cheap because he was in the last year of his contract. And the big striker edition, we did not get given enough money, even with the sales, to bring in a good quality striker who was going to last a long time. So we've brought in 29-year-old Alvaro Morata for £32.5 million from Atletico Madrid, sitting at 83 overall. So bang on his value. Hopefully he doesn't go down in overall too quickly. We then thought we'd look at the free agent market, and we have signed 32-year-old Hector Herrera, 81 overall, so he'll just give us some depth in that centre midfield position, and he is on a 2-year contract. And also in the free agents, last incoming signing, John Joe Kenny has actually from obviously Everton, and he's been out on loan, I assume. 78 overall, so the same as our current best right back, and we signed him for free. He's worth 12.5 million, but 25, he'll probably be our sub right back for the whole of this Level Up series. And last but not least, Costil, our long-serving number 1 goalkeeper, has gone to Arsenal for 4.5 million, just over. And yeah, that is it. So let's get into the sim. Right, so here we are, January 2023 of this season. Let's find out how we did. We were also in the Europa League this year, so hopefully we're pushing on. And we're currently sitting in 6th, so we're actually 2 places behind where we finished last season. So that's not great, or really what we wanted at all. We are 13 points off first as well, which is not good. How about the Europa League? Let's find out where we are sitting in that competition. Okay, so we're through to the round of 32, so that's a good start. We need to win the Europa League or get in the Champions League if we want to finish the Level Ups episode through that. If not, we need to really push on in the league. Let's have one quick look at the squad. Daniel going up to a 90 overall. Okay, I think I see the problem. Lunin is injured. Let's check how long that injury is for. Okay, he's got another 2 months, so Paulson has been playing. So we may look to bring in another goalkeeper, but probably not. It would be an older one if anything, but he's gone down 1 overall because he broke his tibia. That's insane. That's very harsh. Other than that, really, the next upgrades to the team in the summer transfer window look like they're going to be in defence. But yeah, let's just push on and see where we finish. Right, here we are, end of the season. Did we even manage to get European football next season? Let's find out. No, we didn't. 8th position finished. 8th. That is not good. We was nowhere near European football. Literally 19 points. How did we actually get on in the Europa League as well? Okay, we're not in the final. We weren't in the semi-final. We weren't in the quarter-final. We went out straight away. I believe, yeah, we must have gone out straight away in the round of 32, losing 3-0 on aggregate to Real Betis. So that is horrendous. I mean, we did have a huge goalkeeper injury in the middle of the season, but that is still nowhere near good enough. So we need to improve the defence next. That is as simple as that. It needs to get improved. Lunin has come back into the side and he's gone back up that overall, so hopefully he can grow the next season. And yeah, let's get into the next transfer window. We are end of summer transfer window 2023 and we have made 3 signings. So Younes and then he's a free agent, 30 years old, 72 overall, obviously free. Steven Zuba coming in for free as well. So from our board approval rate is so low and they wanted us to sign 2 European players. So I thought that was an easy objective to get done with 2 free transfers, and they could both be sold on for a little bit of money next season. But Timber has left us for Eder Militao, actually coming from rivals PSG, plus 40 million, sitting at 84 overall, so 4 overall better. We obviously overpaid for him, but we need to improve his defence. Out on loan with Knoxville Fire is Bakbar, and the Regulier to News with Knoxville Fire goal, and last season's free agent right back signing, John Kenny, has gone to 20 million, so signed for nothing, sold for 20 million. So let's get into the season and hope we can improve on an increasing season last time out. Right, here we are, 1st of January. It looks like it's gone pretty well, so let's find out where we are sitting in the league. We are top by 6 points at the exact halfway mark, so I can't be complaining about that. That one big setback signing seems to have done a lot for us there. This unfortunate squad. So Militao's even gone up again. Katzbach is out on a long-term injury. He was at the start of the season. And can we just talk about Daniel? Can we just talk about the youngster, youth prospect, who is now 93 overall with 5-star skills and 5-star weakness. Like, these stats are insane. It's just unbelievable. So no wonder we're doing so well, especially surely on the attack. Yeah, the team's going up, Looney going up 2 overall so far, the midfield going up a little bit. And Morata even going up at the age of now 31, going up to 86 overall. So we have a chance to finish this level up right now. And let's get straight onto it. No transfers left. After that unbelievable first half of the season, how do we gone ahead and secure finishing the level up? So let's find out, shall we? So yes, we have won the league by 6 points to Lyon. And let's have a look at the squads. Okay, so it's probably one of the weakest squads we've had at the end of the level up series. I mean, it's probably the worst people we've had, definitely. But look, you just can't get over Daniel. My God, like, it's unbelievable. There's some good signings in, and then the towels come through as well. Let's go straight into the stats and look to see who can contribute. The Nunes, Lanez, Kalu, and Daniel all played 52 games this season, which is huge. Kalu hitting 23 goals for the record. Morata hitting 22 coming up front. Daniel getting 12 from the Cameron. That was really top three. Kalu getting 10 assists as well. Lanez and Bassett hitting the 7 each. Like, across the board, just absolutely outplayed schemes to beat. Even, I can't believe even this, we didn't even come second, we come third. Top goal scorer in the league was drawn between Morata and the Pie, beating out Mbappe and Neymar. And yeah, so I actually think, I know we can finish the Level Up series by winning domestically for the UEFA Champions League, and I actually think being out of the Europa League got us to win this league, because the squad depth just was not there yet. We probably had 1 or 2 more seasons needed to get the depth of the squad. But yeah, that is it. We have leveled up Bordeaux. So if you like this video, please drop it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content.